Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Division I Club Ice Hockey coming to you live from the Old York Rink in Cheltenham Township, Pennsylvania. Coming up shortly, folks, we have the Temple Owls hosting the Towson Tigers. Both teams looking to edge out. Temple falling 15-2 to Rutgers. Towson 4-1 at home to Drexel. And let's send it down to our public address announcer, Michael Zingroni, for the starting lineups and national anthem. Three periods of Division I Club Ice Hockey coming your way. As I mentioned previously, the Temple Owls trying to avenge a loss to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights fell 15-2 on Friday night on the road in New York. Towson, a little bit of a different scenario for them this season. Entering this game, Temple is 5-8 at home. Towson, much like Temple's last opponent, Penn State Berks, not playing too hot on the road this year, 4-7 on the season. We have Ben Auerbach in between the pipes today for the Temple Owls. In between the pipes for Towson tonight will be Jake Snyder. 35 going with the backup tonight. And on the ice starting for the Owls, Garrett Russell, number 26, number 5, Charles Giazza on the line as well. Kyle Smedley out there, number 15. Ryan Treves on the ice as well. And we're just about ready to get underway. And the face-off, we got 3 periods of hockey coming your way, won by Towson, retrieved in their own zone. And they will start things out with possession. Towson now trying to make a move up through the neutral zone. Looking to feed it back. Take a shot and a save off the blocker by Ben Auerbach, getting right into the game. With the puck now, Fowler for Temple, number 77, trying to handle Charles Giazza, and Fowler doubling up there with a good hefty hit. And now controlled by Fowler through the neutral zone. Retrieving the puck will be Smedley. Smedley with the pass now to Treves. Treves sends it behind the net for Captain Charles Giazza. Charles had a hat trick last time Temple played in this barn. We will have a delayed penalty call coming up. Temple will go straight to the power play right out of the gate. And let's see what the Stripes has to say about this one. And Towson will be sent. It looks like it was a cross check. So now Temple, early on in this game, not even a minute and 30 past, will go to the Pub Web power play. And 158, the Owls on the season, special teams unit, converting 13.5% of their power plays. Towson killing about 73.5, 378, but it is Towson with the puck behind the cage, shorthanded. Charles Giazza looking to change things up a little bit. Sends the puck through. Andrew Kaiser cannot control. It will trickle into the neutral zone. Knocked down by Charles Giazza. Trying to send it to Chris Barboneri with the fresh threads on. Alex Barboneri, excuse me, number 55. Played without a number on the back of his jersey the last time Temple played in this barn. And Trebs now will dump it in for Charles Giazza. And Charles will handle the puck. Sends it back to Trebs. Trebs now to Kaiser. Kaiser looking to send it in. And it was stone cold saved by Snyder. I believe that was Brendan Ondick, actually, who sent that in for Andrew Kaiser, number 12. Kaiser looking to deflect that in. Snyder seeing the puck well so far for the Towson Tigers. As I mentioned, number 35, the backup goalie in between the pipes. Temple going with their big gun, Ben Auerbach, 31 in between the pipes for the Whites. And now Ryan Trebs handling the puck, sends it through the neutral zone. Charles Giazza moving up the left wing now. Couldn't find anything of it. And now Temple will try to recover the puck, but Towson will continue to kill this penalty, dump it back to Auerbach, who will handle. Three minutes are passed so far in the first period. Temple Owls hosting the Towson Tigers, making the voyage from Baltimore County, Maryland. About a 2-hour drive from here. And now Brendan Ondick will handle. Brendan Ondick moving up the left wings, looks to send it in front, could not find anything of it. And now the puck will trickle back to the neutral zone. Charles Giazza will retrieve. Trebs handling it now, looking for Barboneri, number 55. Back to Brendan Ondick, and Ondick will dump it in. Dump and chase now. Temple just looking to get a line change, and they will. And icing will be called. Coming on to the ice now for the Temple Owls, number 19, Max Hucker, checking in for his first action of the game thus far. Number 18, Jack Pierce on the ice, as well as number 42, Ian Bowles. John Dern at the face-off circle for the Owls will win the face-off, but Towson was the first one to get it. And falling to the ice on a wipeout maneuver was number 18, Jack Pierce for the Owls. Max Hucker now handling it up the side of the board. Matt Curtin looking to send it in for Towson, could not find anyone. And now Temple looking to control. Could not do that. Towson moving up the right wing now. Looking for an open window. Temple playing good defense so far. Pinned up against the boards. Towson looking for an opportunity, sends it to the front of the net. Went just left of Ben Auerbach. That would be Auerbach's right. My left. Towson now looking to send it in. Could not find a window. And Austin Maurer was there breaking up the puck. Number 81, much like Barboneri, has the number on the back of his jersey today. Did not have that the last time the Owls played at this rink. And now behind the net, looking to handle the puck is Max Hucker for the Owls. And controlling for Towson is Nick Volinio. Nick Volinio could not get a handle of the puck, so now the Owls will take control. It's Captain Charles Giazza moving up through the neutral zone. Everyone on sides. Play continues. Fowler hit late, heavy iron for the Owls. Ryan Trebs now backpedaling. Looking to handle it. Sends it up through the neutral zone. Knocked down in midair by Fowler. Fowler looking to contain. And Towson sends it back in the neutral zone. And moving up through transition now is the Tigers. Moving up the right wing. Trying to center the puck. Could not do that. Ryan Trebs, number 16 there, defensively with the breakup. And now we will get a stoppage of play. .440 gone by so far here in the first frame. Scoreless so far. Ben Auerbach has faced only one shot on the night. Jacob Snyder, number 35, in between the pipes for the Towson Tigers, faced two thus far. But now the now Temple will go on the penalty kill as they will be a man down. Fowler, number 77, getting the call. So the Tigers now, with 15-16 remaining in the first period, will get an opportunity to capitalize on the Temple penalty. Towson looking to send it up front. Could not do that on the second. Went just high of the net. Auerbach didn't have to react. And now handling the puck is Pizanis for the Towson Tigers. With the puck now is Curtin. Curtin sending it in. Auerbach with a nice save and cleared out. Ben Auerbach looking sharp thus far for the Owls. As I mentioned earlier, Auerbach facing 3. Temple has only gotten 1 shot on Jacob Snyder. The 10 for the Towson Tigers thus far. Towson on the power play now. Looking to kill it off the Owls. Towson handling the puck up the left wing. Charles Giazza playing nice defense, looking to force it into the neutral zone. Could not do that. And centered up front for Towson. That was sent from Matt Curtin. Could not find his buddy Colin Mercier. So now Temple will move up in transition. It's Brendan Ondick with the puck up against the boards. Couldn't make much of it, and Towson right back to it. Moving up in the neutral zone, Towson with the puck, number 5. Tries to send it up front. Auerbach, and sent to the roof. The shot went off of Auerbach's pad, thrown up in the air by Alex Barboneri, hit the roof, so that will call for a stoppage of play. And the referees will have to work on the pipes there. Net was knocked loose off Auerbach's side. Temple killing off 77% of their penalties this season, 334 faced. Towson converting on 12 points percent. Both teams solid defensively killing it, but power play conversions not so much. Temple has a history of killing well in this building. Looking to do that right now, but Towson looking to get on the board. Tried to send it up front for Auerbach, blocked down in front by Trevs. And now Trevs playing. Towson now behind the cage, looking to send it up front. Auerbach saw the puck, and a little sneaky shot there from number 10, Alec Garinero. The Towson Tigers will remain scoreless. Auerbach with 4 saves on 4 shots thus far for the Owls. Andrew Kaiser at the faceoff circle, number 12. 13:29 remaining, 6 seconds left on this power play. And so the Owls will kill off the penalty. So Temple has gone to the box now, and so is Towson. Both teams 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. Andrew Kaiser got involved big versus Penn State Berks last week with the puck now. 3 assists in that game. Jason Ferguson, crowd favorite, number 93, on the ice for the Temple Owls. And we will have another penalty call coming up. Or we will not. No, they'll wave it off. It looked as if they were going to call it. Will Green on the ice now. And I think they will call it now, actually. My mistake. And let's see what the official has to say. So it appears to be some confusion on the ice. The referee signaled towards hooking in transition, which makes sense because it didn't look like the stick preceded the hip. So play will go on in even strength it is. And now the Owls looking to capitalize for the first time all day. Alex Barboneri sent that puck up front in the net. Sneaky shot almost trickled through Snyder's pads. And now Austin Maurer, newbie, took a hit and got taken. The old classic 1 for 1. Temple looking to control the puck in their zone. It's Austin Maurer, number 81, on the ice, trying to handle it. Could not do that. John Durd now. Backpedaling was Jason Ferguson. He will control the puck and pass it to Barboneri. Barboneri looking for Garrett Russell. Garrett Russell could not handle. So now Towson will take control. Fowler forechecking. Trying to keep the puck in for the Owls. The Owls looking to create more opportunities. Only 2 shots thus far. Both have not been the cleanest. Temple looking to create a chance. Set in front was Charles Giazza, blocked down with the pad. Alex Barboneri with another shot sent towards the net, blocked down. And the puck will stay in the Owl zone. Charles Giazza pass it back to Jason Ferguson. Ferguson sent up front, looking for a redirect. Could not get that, and Jacob Snyder will hold for the Tigers. 11:36 remaining in the first period. Shots are even at 4 apiece. Both teams killing off penalties. As I mentioned earlier, 70% plus penalty killers. Strong suits for both of these clubs. Andrew Kaiser at the face-off circle for Temple now, and wins the face-off. Sent back to Pierce. Pierce sent it towards the front of the net, looking for a rebound, and Snyder will freeze the puck again. Temple now won the face-off. Ian Bowles on the ice, looking to keep it in. Could not do that, and now the puck will trickle to the neutral zone. Towson just looking to get a handle on it with the puck now is Ryan Dieter for the Tigers. Dieter laid a nice hit. Dieter with the puck now could not control. Sent up to the front, right past Auerbach, just wide of the net. Hucker looking to put it in the neutral zone, and now in transition, here come the Owls. A 2-on-2 breaking out. Brendan Ondick with the puck now. Ondick puts on a move, tries to send it to the front of the net, and it did not make its way through Tigers' control. Knocked down in the neutral zone. Believe that was Kaiser. It was. Ryan Trebs now, assistant captain for the Temple Owls, will control. Passed it back to Ian Bowles. Had some nice checks versus Penn State Berks last week when these two teams, when Temple played in this building. Brendan Ondick looking to control, waits for his troops to gather. They do, and now they're going to get moving. Through the neutral zone is Ondick. Looking back, could not find Trevs. And a stoppage of play. And now this could be a penalty call. The referee did signal towards a slash, and that's indeed what it is. So Brendan Ondick will go to the box now. The Tigers will be up 5-4. And the Owls will have to go on the penalty kill for the second time in this game. Towson only once. As I mentioned, the puck has been in the Towson zone for a good majority of this. The Owls looking good defensively, though. Let's see if they can keep it up on this kill. Charles Giazza at the faceoff circle for the Owls could not win it, so now Towson will control. Sends a shot off the blocker of Auerbach. A nice save by Big Ben. Towson will control, though. Puck stays in their zone. At the top circle. Looking to center it, could not do that. And now Auerbach off the top of his shoulder. Good save, Auerbach. Fowler controlling the puck for the Owls, looking to dump it out around the boards and kept in by the Tigers. Sent to the top, sends it back through the boards. Playing an arcade game of pinball right now with the puck. And a nice hit by Charles Giazza into two people. Charles Giazza now will control the puck through transition. Had a 2-on-1 goal last week. Charles Giazza putting on a move and took a shot there. No penalty call. Clean hit. Captain Charles trying to move through the zone, put it on a move, and put Temple on the board 1-0. And now they will call a stoppage of play. Captain Charles' helmet knocked off. Andrew Kaiser in the mix. Both teams will behave themselves. 1:06 remaining on the penalty that put Brendan Ondick in the box for slashing. The assistant captain for the Owls. Still scoreless with 9:24 remaining in the first. Both teams struggling to get clear shots on net. Towson, though, with the advantage thus far, have seen the puck a little bit better than the Owls. The Owls just looking to forecheck a little bit better in this game, keep control of the puck. In the meantime, though, Ryan Trebs will be having a United Nations meeting with the referees in front of the box to see what this call could be about, if there is one. And I don't believe there will. Towson has 5 guys on the ice. Temple still with 4, so play for the second time will move on after what appeared to be a penalty both times. The referees deciding to let the boys play. Alex Barboneri back on the ice for the Owls, number 55, newly addition. Towson looking to form an offense right now. And they will get moving up through the neutral zone. Blocked down by Russell, though. And another stoppage of play. Towson allowing 144 goals on the season. Goals for is 55. The Temple Owls, a little bit of a different story, have allowed 163 while scoring 76, so a little uneven on both ends. Both teams are coming off losses, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast. Towson fell at home 4-1 to our neighbors Drexel. Temple had to go on the road to Newark, New Jersey to take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, fell 15-2 in what could be described as a frustrating game for the Owls, looking to bounce back at their second win in 3 games. And the Owls doing a good job of checking in their own zone thus far. Ryan Treves, not the biggest guy on the ice, but laid down a huge hit right there. And speaking of, he will control and send it down, and that will do it for the penalty. Both teams at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey continues. And now Garrett Russell on the boards now, fighting off 2 defenders. All alone, just looking to center it. Could not do that. And Austin Maurer will skate with the Towson opposition. Ryan Treves knocked it back into the neutral zone. Puck will remain there and kiss the trolley marks. And another stoppage of play. .756 remaining in the first period. Both teams will be put on the power play now. Had some technical difficulties there, sorry. Had to step away for a second. So 4-on-4 hockey will continue now. Charles Giazza with the puck. Tried to send it to Chris Fowler, who sent one from the trolley marks. No problem for Jacob Snyder in net. And now Towson will control. Both teams pretty even thus far with puck possession. Towson handling it a little bit better in the Temple zone, though. And looking to center it was number 18 on the Tigers, Costa Pizanis. Ian Bowles up the boards now for the Owls. Tried to control, took a shot, and that may require a penalty. And we will have to see what the call is. The Owls may be going up on the man advantage. And it is a penalty call going against the Tigers. So we will go to our second Pub Web power play of the game. 1:21 remaining on the split penalties earlier between Brendan Ondick on the Temple Owls and Colin Hayward on the Towson Tigers. And now going to the box for the Towson Tigers. Ryan Treves handling the puck up through the neutral zone. And we'll backtrack. Sends it now to his buddy, Captain Charles. Charles now looking to create something, could not. So Towson will control. Both teams just exchanging pucks up and down their own zones now. Ben Auerbach handling it behind. Has to be careful. Towson was coming on the opposition. And now Brendan Ondick moving through the neutral zone, looking to center it for Andrew Kaiser. Andrew Kaiser had difficulty controlling it. Gets control of it now. Behind the net. Will send it back up to Giazza. Treves now will send it towards the front of the net, looking for a deflection. Could not get that off the blocker of Snyder. And Treves now looking to send it back in. We'll send it to Giazza up in top of the net. Almost touched iron there. Andrew Kaiser for the Owls. 4-on-3 hockey. The Owls looking to capitalize. Ryan Treves sends it back to Ondick. Ondick back to Giazza. Giazza could not handle it. It was blocked down in front. The Owls looking to forecheck, keep it in their own zone. Cannot do that. And Towson will clear. 5 seconds remaining on the split penalty. And now the Owls will jump out of the box. And it will be 5-on-4 hockey. Sent to the top. Charles Giazza off the net will require a stoppage of play. 34 seconds remaining on the power play. The Owls, very, very golden opportunity for them thus far, have not seen the net too well. Jacob Snyder, benefit of the doubt, has been solid thus far for the Tigers. 27 remaining on that. Trev's now behind the cage, off the wall into Ondick. Back to Trev's through the neutral zone to Charles. Charles waiting for everyone to get on. They do. So now Barbineri will handle. Barbineri looking to center it. Couldn't find a window. So now Ondick will control. Ondick looking for Kaiser there. Not the best pass, but stole it right back. And now Ondick will move up through. Penalty is off. Temple looking to capitalize. Jacob Snyder in net for the Towson Tigers. Didn't really have to make too big of a save there to get that puck away. Towson back in transition, and a glove save from Big Ben Auerbach to keep this scoreless. That was the cleanest shot Towson has had all night. Mostly have gone off of the shoulders and blockers of Auerbach, but that one right to his glove, and he looks sharp. And so now John Dern, number 14 for the Owls, will come to the face-off circle. Number 26, Colin Hayward, fresh out the box for the Towson Tigers. Austin Maurer with the puck. Couldn't control, so Towson will take advantage of it. Looks to center it up. Could not do that. Austin Maurer again. He's been taking some shots here in the first period. Standing strong, standing tall for the Owls. Towson now laying the hit was Ian Bowles. And so now Ian Bowles and John Dern behind the net. And a stoppage of play. And Bowles and Kenny Wong exchanging words behind the net. Bowles wasn't too happy, appeared to be hooked. We will have to see if there is a call, though. And there will not be, so it will remain even. Or there will be. There's 4 on for Temple. So now Towson, or 5 on for Temple. My apologies. So it's still even. Towson now behind the cage, looking to center it. Save Auerbach, and another stoppage of play. You know, with all these stoppages, we could probably start a small community organization with all this free time we have in this game thus far. Most stoppages I have personally seen in my time broadcasting for this team. 4:16 remaining, all jokes aside. 10 shots for the visitors, 9 shots for the good guys. And John Dern in the face-off circle for the Owls. John Dern wins the face-off. Now handled behind the net will be Max Hucker. Max Hucker moving up the left wing. Hucker looking to put it in the Owls zone, but 3 Towson Tigers were there to break it up. So now Towson will take back control of the puck. Both teams doing an excellent job of forechecking thus far. Not good news for the Owls, obviously for the Tigers, who are looking to keep the Owls to as many least goals as possible. Temple now looking to get an opportunity. Garrett Russell on the ice, looking for Jason Ferguson, but can't get control of the puck. Remaining in the Owl zone, it will. So now Fowler looking to defend it. Towson looking to dump it out, and Temple was able to keep it in, not for long. Towson moving up the right wing, sent a shot at Auerbach, and another glove save. Showing off the Spalding is Ben Auerbach. For the Owls, facing 11 shots thus far, he has been sharp. 3:20 remaining in the first period. Andrew Kaiser at the circle for Temple wins the faceoff. Alex Barbineri will control. Defenseman 6'6", towers over most of this roster. His size came in handy last time this team played at home versus Penn State Berks. Brendan Ondick looking to keep it in the zone, put it into the neutral zone, and now Temple up in transition. Ondick up the left wing with a shot that went just wide of the net. Ondick could not connect. And now Temple sending another shot up. It was Jason Ferguson. Will Green in the corner, handling the puck, looking to center it up for Ondick. Could not do that. Jacob Snyder was ready. Trying to keep it in now is Jason Ferguson for the Owls. He will. And another stoppage of play. And both teams will get a line change. Ryan Treves, number 16, coming back on the ice for the Owls. Kyle Smedley, number 15, has not been too involved in this game thus far. Will be on the ice now, looking to make an impact. And John Dern at the circle could not win it. And the puck will go out of play. Hide your kids. It is important when you play a game here at the York to be mindful at all times of the puck. The netting is not quite too reliable, as we have found. Towson now controlling the puck. Behind the net is the Tigers, looking to punch it into the neutral zone and create an opportunity at the 2:20 mark in the first period. Could not do that. Towson now behind the cage, looking to center it up. Could not find anyone. Towson tries to send it up. Blocked down in front was John Dern. And so now Garrett Elmer in transition will look for Jack Pierce. Jack Pierce came falling to the ice, and following it up on the hit was Elmer. Handling it now is the assistant captain, Ryan Treves. Charles Giazza just had to dump that one in there. Now the Owls will get a quick line change. Sean Fowler coming back on, number 77 for the Owls. Smedley, number 15, back on the ice. Playing defensively up against the boards. Tangoing with Nathan Daly. And now Garrett Russell sends it back to Treves. Treves just trying to keep it in, avoid the delay of game penalty, and he will. Puck will go into the neutral zone, so Towson will have to reset. Treves handling it now, dumps it in, could not connect with Giazza, and the puck will end up back in the Towson zone. 1:06 remaining in the first period. Both teams scoreless thus far. 2 penalties each. Both were killed off, as I mentioned. Both teams killing penalties above 70% on the season. Ben Auerbach has been sharp. So has Jacob Snyder. It is the battle of the goaltenders. 45 remaining. And now Max Hucker backpedaling. Looking for Ian Bowles, was knocked down by Ben Murphy. And now we have a Towson player down on the ice. It's number 8, Nick Volinio. And he is slow to get up. And so Volinio will remain on the ice. Was down there for a second, making his way back towards his bench, it would appear. Seems to be all right. Getting fresh legs on is the Owls right now. They have Andrew Kaiser, Kyle Smedley, Ryan Treves out there. Trying to convert here, 30 seconds to go in the first period. Will Green tried to handle the puck, could not do that, so now Towson will send it back, and Ryan Treves will have to retrieve. Treves sent it back in. Towson handling it now. Icing was waved off. Kyle Smedley, 15. And now Will Green moving up the left wing with 3 seconds to go. And the period will remain scoreless with Brendan Ondick on the ice on one knee. Both teams could not light the lamp after one. We have played 20 minutes of hockey so far. Ben Auerbach facing 11 shots, Jacob Snyder 10. Towson has the advantage with the possession and with the shot clock right now. Both teams looking to convert on their power plays in the second. Coming up here, it's me and Michael Zingroni back with the intermission report, bringing you that live. JJ Michalski today on production, Jay Niemeyer on camera. Can't thank them enough for what they do. It's a team effort here at the TU Ice Network, and it's going to have to be a team effort for the Owls if they want to get on the board here in this game. You are watching the TU Ice Network. Temple, Towson, scoreless after one. And we're back here at the York. Taylor Snyder joined by my partner, Michael Zingroni, bringing you the first intermission report. It is 0-0 so far, Mike. Both teams getting good shots on the net. Towson with the shot advantage thus far, 11-10. I want to jump right into it. What have you seen from the goalies thus far?
The goalies look sound. They look very calm. That's probably one of the biggest things from being right along the boards that I'm sensing is just a calmness on both ends, and in particular the goalies. Ben Auerbach standing his ground on a couple nice chances, flashing the glove, and Snyder on Townsend's end, he's looking pretty calm as well. Seeing the pucks, even though Temple's getting a lot of traffic in front, both goalies seem very calm and very into the game early.
Special teams has been a big focal point thus far. 2 power plays each for both teams could not capitalize. What do the Owls need to do better on the power play to convert rather than the penalty kill?
They got to get those second chance opportunities. They had a few of them, but they're really not capitalizing. They're doing a good job, even when it's not the power play, getting pucks through to Snyder, but they can't seem to get those rebounds. They can't find those loose pucks that are in and around those feet. So they got to really locate the puck as soon as the puck goes off Snyder's pads, and they got to find a way to get it past him, because that's how you're going to beat these goalies. You're going to beat them off second and third chance opportunities in the slot.
The last time the Owls played in this bar, Charles Giazza had a hat trick. Obviously has not scored at all in this game, but seems to be involved. What have you seen from Giazza, Trebs, and the leaders out there on the ice for the Owls?
I think Giazza, he's getting a little bit more into it physically as the game going on. He's swinging around the stick a little bit, trying to cause some disruption, especially through the neutral zone. But one person I'm really looking at for Temple side, Brandon Ondick. He seems like he was into the game early, making a couple nice moves. It seems like his hands were there first shift, his skates were there first shifts, and he seems pretty into it. So I expect him to light the lamp up a couple times if Temple were to score.
The Owls did a nice job forechecking the last time they played at home. Tonight they're doing much of the same, but Towson is as well. Both teams seem to be forechecking nicely. What does Temple have to do to take Towson off of their check and try to force the puck more into their zone than out of it?
I think they got to move it out really quick. The couple times that Townsend was able to get the puck in deep, they were able to sustain offensive pressure, because Temple had a lot of trouble getting the puck out. It seemed maybe one too many passes. They weren't going vertical enough, or when they did go vertical, it was kind of slow developing. So I think that's one thing Temple needs to do. They need to be quicker in their defensive zone and just get flying straight up to the offensive zone, because when they have speed going in on offense, they're looking pretty dangerous.
If you're head coach Mark Spies, what are you telling your team in the locker room to get on the board in the second period?
Stick with it. Stick with it. It'll come. You'll eventually find one of those rebounds, but continue getting pucks through. You're playing sound on both ends. Maybe limit some of the shot chances, but Auerbach hasn't had to make that great save. So I think just keep with it, then eventually you'll find a rebound to get past Townsend.
Both goaltenders sharp thus far in this one. It remains scoreless after one. You are watching the first period intermission report. I am Taylor Snyder, joined by my partner Michael Zingroni. Second period Division I club hockey coming your way at the York after this. Welcome back to the Old York Ice Rink in Cheltenham Township, PA. Second period hockey coming your way. The Temple Owls hosting the Towson Tigers. Teams went scoreless in the first period. A battle of the goalies, dump and chase, a familiar theme. And both teams looking to get on the board here in the second, and we are underway. Charles Giazza at the circle for Temple, could not win the faceoff. And right out of the gate, we will get an icing. The puck will go all the way back into Temple's own zone. Ben Auerbach looking sharp thus far in this game. Seeing the puck nicely. Sean Fowler now controlling the puck for the Owls. Charles Giazza in transition, moving up with it. And now sent a puck towards the front of the net was Smedley. Fowler looking for another shot, could not get it. Giazza kept the puck in. And now on the retrieval will be Garrett Russell for the Owls up against the boards. And Russell cannot take control, and so Towson will remain, but the puck will still be in Temple's zone thanks to a nifty defensive play from Kyle Smedley. And sent to the front there was Garrett Russell. Puck almost found its way off a Towson defender into the back of the net. And an icing will be called. Special teams were a big part of that first period. 2 power plays for each team. Both were killed off. 70% plus penalty killers for the Towson Tigers as well as the Temple Owls. And at the face-off circle for Temple will be Captain Charles, who wins it. And we will get another stoppage of play. .58 in the second period now. Minute 2 gone by. Coming now on the ice for the Owls is their gunners. They got Brendan Ondick, Andrew Kaiser, Barbineri has a shot on goal in this game, a shot that was sent to the front, hit Snyder cleanly off the blocker, almost trickled through. And Kaiser at the circle, won by Towson, but could not control, so the puck will be sent in the neutral zone, and Towson will be forced to reset. Does it with ease, up the left wing now. Mitchell Bosco for the Tigers. At the circle now. Sent back for Ryan Dieter. Dieter to Bosco. Back up front. Auerbach. Oh, nice save. Towson will continue. Controlling now is the Owls, who will send it now into the neutral zone and back. And now the Tigers will have to retrieve. Andrew Kaiser was there to keep him honest. The Tigers, Mitchell Bosco. In transition now is Costa Bizanis. Back behind him is Colin Mercier for the Tigers. Trying to control it is Bosco. And back to Bosco. Will fake the shot and sent to the breadbasket of Auerbach. Nice save, Big Ben. On the power play, Towson with the man advantage. 59 seconds remain on that. The Owls having to go on the penalty kill early on in the second period, the third time thus far in this game. Towson at the top circle, looking to send one up, and a save off the blocker of Auerbach. Towson able to keep the puck in, up the left wing. Trying to send it to the center, could not do that. And now Temple will force it out into the neutral zone, and 35 will remain on the penalty. 17:30 remains in the second period. You are tuning into the TU Ice Network. I am Taylor Snyder on the call today. The Towson Tigers entering today's game with a 4-1 loss to the Drexel Dragons. Temple won last night versus Penn State Berks on the road by a final score of 6-3. Fell to Rutgers 15-2 on Friday. And now Towson in transition with the puck up the left wing. A nice shot on net was Pizanis. Sent to the center now for Gennaro. Could not control it. On the defense was Volanino. And now retrieving will be Bosco for the Tigers. Bosco handling it now. Brandon Ondick kept him honest. Was able to strip the puck away. Now Ondick controlling behind the net. And there are 3 Temple Owls versus 2 Towson Tigers. Towson keeps their composure and remains with the puck. And now Temple in the neutral zone is Charles Giazza dumping it in, looking for Will Green. Green did not get there in time. And now back in transition is the Towson Tigers. Up the right wing, a shot and a save by Auerbach. 16 shots faced tonight for Auerbach. He is a perfect 16 for 16. 3 glove saves on the night. Jacob Snyder has only faced 1 shot in the entirety of this period. The Owls looking to change the theme. Towson liking the way the party's going so far. And behind the cage now is the Tigers. Looking to center the puck. Could not do that. And it was blocked down in front by Will Green. And now in transition is Brandon Ondick. And up through the zone. Puts a nice move on Brandon Ondick. Sent to the front. Will Green almost had his stick down. Could not capitalize. He was open. And that was the best chance the Owls have had in this entire game thus far. And now Temple back checking. Sent to the front was Towson. A little trickle shot that almost got by the blocker of Ben Auerbach. Temple spending a lot of time in their zone this period, looking to change that, get the puck in the Towson zone, create more quality opportunities like the one we saw 30 seconds ago. That was Brendan Ondick. Put on a nice deke, moving up the left wing, tried to center it for Will Green. Green was in position, could not capitalize, so we remain 0-0 with 15:20 remaining on the clock. And now the Towson Tigers looking for a second follow-up chance, and Auerbach having himself a nice day with a huge follow-up save to remain this game scoreless. And now Temple trying to fight it off. A delay penalty coming up, and it was Brendan Ondick. Has been battle-tested this period, and it finally pays off. The Owls will go on the Pub Web power play. It'll be 5-on-4 hockey with 15:08 remaining in the second period. At the face-off circle for the Owls, number 5, Charles Giazza, the captain, had a hat trick the last time Temple was in this barn, looking to just get Temple on the board. So far, it's still 0-0 here. And the special teams unit on the ice for the Owls, Andrew Kaiser, number 12, Charles Giazza, number 5, Ryan Trev, 16. Ondick on. Trev's now with the puck at the top. Sends a puck into the front. Blocked down by Snyder, and it almost got through. Barbineri inches away from deflecting that into the top crossbar and making this a 1-0 game. 1:37 remaining on the power play. The Owls on the man up, the Pub Web power play. A reminder, Charles Giazza now sends it to Brendan Ondick. Brendan Ondick to the front, was blocked down in front by Bosco. And now Towson able to get a couple of new legs on the ice, just looking to kill off the penalty that has 1:19 remaining on it. The Owls looking to set up their offense. At the line was Alex Barbineri, who took a shot after the play. Barbineri will mind his own. A special thanks to our broadcast crew, J.J. Michalski, Jay Niemeyer on the camera, Michael Zingroni down on the ice doing PA tonight. Our director, Dylan Coyle, is not here tonight. In spirit, however, he is very much present. And now Charles Giazza looking to keep the puck in, could not do that. So now the Owls will have to play a retrieval. Alex Barbineri trying to lay a check down, wasn't clean. And now sent back into the Owl zone, and they will have to retrieve once again. 44 remaining on the power play. Ryan Treves moving up in transition. Up the left wing now is Charles Giazza. Dumps it in for Brendan Ondick, number 10. Ondick looking for Kaiser. Had a goal last week versus Berks. And now Kaiser moving his way up the circle. Kaiser sent one in the front, and a save by Snyder. He cannot be figured out. Both goalies sharp in between the pipes. 13 saves for Jacob Snyder. Number 35, the tender for the Towson Tigers. Ben Auerbach, a perfect 19 for 19, including 4 glove saves. John Dern at the faceoff circle for the Owls, looking to turn the tables. There is still 23 seconds remaining on the Pub Web power play. And now Austin Maurer looking to handle. Could not do that. And so Towson will control the puck through the neutral zone, and the Owls are forced to reset with 10 seconds remaining on the power play. And through the neutral zone is Towson. Playing with the puck is Costa Bizanis, a name I had just not gotten sick of so far in this game. Fascinating. And now moving through the neutral zone is Brendan Ondick. Jack Pierce on the ice for the Owls. My mistake, saw the 18 for a 10. And now the Tigers moving with the puck up the right wing, looking to center it, could not do that. The Owls doing a fantastic job thus far in this period in their own zone, defending the puck. And so now a trickler that almost got by Auerbach, sent to the front. I believe that was Jay Cassidy for the Towson Tigers. And now Towson with the puck in their zone. Garrett Elmer back on the ice for the Owls, looking to dump it out. Charles Giazza was right there, and the puck will move into the neutral zone. Giazza on the transition. Giazza putting on a move off the blocker of Jacob Snyder. Giazza inches away, and now sent to the front from Kyle Smedley. 2 golden opportunities for the Temple Owls. And now Garrett Elmer, number 84 with the puck, took a shot after the play. Towson trying to catch their breath after Charles Giazza had a 2-on-1 opportunity seconds ago for the Temple Owls. Brendan Ondick vividly frustrated. That's twice now the Owls have been in position. Ondick has been there both times. Could not put the puck in. It was Charles Giazza centering it this time. And so another stoppage of play with 11:44 remaining in the second period. The Temple Owls down on the man here. The Towson Tigers with 5 on the ice, 4 for the Owls. Another penalty kill will be coming up with 2 on the clock for the power play. Both teams have had their chances, have had their opportunities, could not capitalize on either. 3 apiece on the power play, 0 for 3 thus far. Penalty killing is solid. And now Andrew Kaiser moving up in transition just tries to send it to the front. Routine save, though, for Jacob Snyder. And now moving up in transition for the Tigers is Volanino. Volanino with a nice shot right into the breadbasket of Ben Auerbach, and he will shut down the party momentarily. Alex Barboneri has been in on the action in a lot of these scoring opportunities tonight. Number 55, I should mention he is 6'6", which I believe registers as the tallest member on the team. Has that fresh new number on the back of his jersey. Both him and Austin Maurer playing with the blank spaces, as we called them last week. A lot easier to recognize who they are now. Towson Tigers with the puck on the power play, looking to capitalize. Temple looking to kill. And a puck that was sent in front of Auerbach, no shot on the play. And Temple dumps it out, so now Towson will retrieve the puck. Number 20 for Towson, Mitchell Bosco will handle. And now Bosco moving up the left wing, puts on the brakes at the trolley marks, and sends it back to his buddy on the right wing. And now Towson moving back in transition, looking for a seam. Could not find that. Good defense on the play by Jack Pierce. And now Trebs will handle with him. Trebs looking to keep it honest here. Towson looking to make it 1-0. Towson behind their own cage. Sends it back to the top. Up the left wing now. A shot save. Auerbach. Towson will handle. And now Alex Barboneri tries to dump it out. Could not do that. Towson will remain. 26 remaining on the power play. In the box for the Temple Owls is Kyle Smedley, who got called. And now Temple will dump the puck with 15 remaining, and this could be the last chance for Towson to get a point on the board here. 9:50 remaining. Up in transition is the Towson Tigers. Mitchell Bosco looking to center it off the pad of Auerbach, another routine save. And now on the follow-up chance, another save for Auerbach. Get him a cake. Ben Auerbach having a day. Keeping the Owls in this. 23 shots faced, 23 saves. Power play is killed off. The Owls are perfect 4 for 4 on the penalty kill tonight. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, a 77% penalty killing team this year. Ian Bowles with the puck looking for Austin Maurer, and could not handle it was the Towson Tigers until the puck will trickle into the neutral zone, and on the chase is Jack Pierce. Jack Pierce skating with him, trying to keep it in the Owls or the Towson Tigers zone. Austin Maurer, number 81. Up in transition now, the Tigers moving up the right wing. Jack Boyer on the ice, number 6. Sent it to the back, went wide of the net for Auerbach. And so Temple will move back in transition. Austin Maurer coming on the ice. Could not make anything of it. The Owls just looking to get a line change there. Andrew Kaiser coming on the ice now. Brendan Ondick, number 10. And so Towson will control, backed up in their own zone. A rarity, have spent most of the time in Temple zone this period. Temple looking to spend a little bit more time in Towson zone. Andrew Kaiser with a nice check, looking to keep the puck in Temple's favor. It will remain in the neutral zone, and now the Tigers will control, moving up the right wing. Looking to center it, and a stoppage of play will be called. Charles Giazza, the leading scorer for the Owls coming into this game, 37 points. Second leading scorer being Brendan Ondick, and Ryan Treves tied for 21. Giazza has had a couple of chances tonight, including an opportunity about 5 minutes ago. It was a 2-on-1 breakaway looking for Brendan Ondick. Jacob Snyder, goaltender number 35 for the Tigers, having a solid game, made the save off the blocker. And so this remains scoreless, 0-0 with 8:21 remaining in the period. And at the faceoff circle for the Owls will be Charles Giazza. The officials looking to sort out this stoppage of play right now. And play will continue. And a shot that was sent to the front off the side of Ben Auerbach into the breadbasket. I lost sight of the puck there for a second. Next thing I knew, it was in Auerbach's breadbasket, so the score will remain 0-0 with 8:15 remaining. At the face-off circle for the Owls, number 5, Charles Giazza, the captain. And now back in transition is Sean Fowler. Sean Fowler puts on the brakes, looking for Ondick. Ondick with the opportunity, and it was blocked down in front by the Tigers. And now they will move in transition. And a delayed penalty call coming up. It will go against the Owls. And we will see what the official has to say for himself. Temple will go back on the Ritchie's penalty kill. 5th time this game. Temple has to do a better job of playing cleanly. If they continue to do this, eventually Towson will capitalize on the moment. And going to the box will be Charles Giazza for the Owls. His buddy Andrew Kaiser has already booked himself a vacation in there. And so now we will have 5-on-3 hockey, a golden opportunity here for the Towson Tigers in a game that remains 0-0. And it'll be 4-on-3. Jason Ferguson, a little mix-up. Thought he wasn't supposed to be on the ice. Turns out he was, so it's 4-on-3 hockey. My mistake. And now sent to the front. Towson looking for a shot. Auerbach knocked it down in front. Kept in the zone. Towson looking to handle. Looking for a window, can't find it. Looks to center the puck, blocked down in front, and another stoppage of play. With 1:42 remaining on the Captain Charles penalty. 7:38 remaining. This is the Ritchie's penalty kill. And it looks like Towson will be heading to the box, so I think the tables are going to even up here. 4-on-4 hockey coming your way. 1:42 remaining on Charles Giazza's penalty. Towson in the box. So we will be back here even. Sean Fowler now handling it. At the top circle, sent to the front was Smedley. Sean Fowler will retrieve. Looking to center it to Brendan Ondick. Has been involved. Could not do that. So now Towson back in the neutral zone. Looking in transition. And another delayed penalty call. Nope, no delayed penalty call. Icing was called, but Temple did not recover. So now Towson moving back up in the zone. Up the right wing is Mitchell Bosco. Bosco could not handle it. And now Fowler back in transition is Kyle Smedley. Ryan Trebs looking for a shot. Sent it towards the front off the pad of Jacob Snyder. And Trebs went down hard on the ice after that shot. Still 0-0, 6:47 remaining in this game. The puck will make its way all the way back down into the Towson zone, and Temple will get fresh legs on the ice. Coming on is number 55, Alex Barboneri. Number 14, John Dern is back on the ice for the Owls. And now retrieving it will be John Dern. Dern up against the board, looking to forecheck. Can't do it. So now the puck will move back through the trolley tracks into the neutral zone, and Barboneri will say, actually, I think I like the scenery over here a little bit better. And now Towson with the puck. Both teams have had their opportunities this period. Towson still remains out shooting the Owls 26-18 on the game. 5 seconds remaining on the Charles Giazza penalty. 2-1-3 Charles. And now it will be 5-on-4 hockey for 14 more seconds. 5:50 remaining in the period. Moving with the puck now is Alex Barboneri. Will pass for Charles Giazza. Charles Giazza moving up the right wing. Looking for Garrett Russell. Garrett Russell with the puck. Sean Fowler with a shot that was trickled off Barboneri and almost went through the 5-hole of Snyder. And Towson will dump it. I believe that went off the scoreboard. I think that went off the scoreboard. I don't think I have ever seen that in my time of broadcasting Division I club ice hockey. So now a stoppage of play, and what seems to be a game full of stoppages of play to just have stoppages of play, this theme will continue. 26 shots for the Towson Tigers. Have the advantage on the possession this period. The Owls looking to convert. And a shot sent to the front from Ian Bowles that went just wide of the net. And kept in was Garrett Russell. And now Sean Fowler on the retrieval, number 77, laid a nice hit on the Tigers. Charles Giazza with the puck, looked to send it up to Garrett Russell, made its way to a Towson defender instead. Ian Bowles sends it back into the Temple zone. And so now moving with the puck for the Tigers, Chase Collier. And now kept in. The Owls were able to do that. And another nice hit from Sean Fowler. Back-to-back hits in the Towson zone. And a shot from Charles Giazza that got knocked down in front. 4:33 remaining in the second period. Towson moving in transition up the right wing, looking for an opportunity. Another save for Auerbach. Auerbach and Snyder having a dance-off. Only the equivalent of a dance-off in hockey would be a tender-off. Both showcasing their skills tonight. Auerbach has been sharp. In between the pipes for the Owls, 20 for 20 on shots faced. 27 for 27 is Jacob Snyder for Towson. And so Towson looking to be the first ones to get on the board in this game. Have the puck in their zone. At the top, a shot that was sent and knocked down in front. And down on the ice is Ryan Trebs, who has been tough. Moving in transition is Brendan Ondick looking for a penalty call. Tried to go 5-hole, could not get it. And Trebs will make his way back to the bench at a very slow pace. Very concerning for the Owls. Garrett Elmer with a shot into the breadbasket of Jacob Snyder. The Owls starting to create more quality opportunities on this end of the ice. But the big story at the end of that play, or excuse me, at the start of that play, assistant captain Ryan Trebs knocked a shot down in front, moved very slowly to his own bench, is down now, getting checked out. We will keep you updated on his status in this game. And I think Trebs is going to wave off the pity card here, and I think he's going to go right back on the ice. About 10 seconds ago, he was grabbing at, I believe, his left shoulder and his right wrist. But he is back on the ice for the Owls, toughing it through. The Owls are able to keep this in their own zone. Brendan Ondick looking now for Will Green. The Owls looking to get on the board for the first time all game. Have not been able to do it thus far. Up in front was Barbineri trying to knock that down, but the puck will remain in Temple zone. Up the right wing now, Brendan Ondick passes it to Will Green, sent to the front for Barbineri. Barbineri trying to keep it in, could not do that, and the puck will go into the neutral zone and right back to the Towson zone. Towson up against the boards, sent it through and back to Brendan Ondick. Sticks flying all over the ice right now, no penalties being called. The refs are letting them play on. Brendan Ondick had to be careful there. If that puck got past his hand, it was an easy breakaway for the Tigers. Brendan Ondick now will control but cannot keep the puck in his zone, so Temple is forced to backtrack their steps. Charles Giazza, the captain, moving up the left wing, looking for a centering opportunity. Sent to the front, Jacob Snyder with a glove save, and Pearson after the play, extracurricular activities going on. Alex Barbineri shoving back and forth. Brendan Ondick now giving him his business card. And at the ice is Jack Pierce, number 18 for the Owls, who took a huge shot after the game. He is grabbing at his head. Let's hope he is okay. And Pierce now making his way up to his feet off his own strength. Will skate back slowly to the ice, grabbing the back of his neck. Have to be cautious now. .254 remains in the second period. The score is Temple 0, Towson 0 so far. The officials trying to sort out what exactly transpired after the play. Make sure the penalties are all sorted out with our public address announcer, Michael Zingaroni. And so play will carry on. And it's going to be 4-on-3 hockey now 5-on-3 hockey. Towson getting the penalty call against them. So now Temple, with the best opportunity they have had in this entire game with 2:54 remaining, looking to get on the board. Let's see if they can. Brendan Ondick now with the puck. Passes it to Ryan Trebs. Back to Ondick. Ondick looking for Captain Charles. Back at the top is Trebs. Trebs looking for a window to Ondick. Sent to the front. Blocked down in front. Barboneri on the follow-up chance. Could not do it. And now I believe this is Sean Fowler falling to the ice, number 77. Slow to get up. Sean Fowler, and a save from Jacob Snyder. Fowler had to be careful there, making sure he didn't get hit. And the shot was from Brendan Ondick, the assistant captain. And so the puck will remain in Towson zone. 31 seconds remaining on the first period for the Tigers. 1:35 remaining on the second. A penalty that will carry in, not into the third period, but close to. Temple forced to retrieve. It's Ryan Trebs, who took a shot about 3 minutes ago, back on the ice for the Owls, moving up the right wing, Ryan Trebs looking for Giazza, who is on the left wing. At the point, Brendan Ondick moving up the right, back to Trebs. Trebs looking for a shot, sent to the front, and a glove save by Jacob Snyder, flashing the leather. He will keep this game 0-0. Both teams thus far in this game have forechecked very nicely. The puck, when it's in their zone, has remained in the zone for a good duration, but both of these goalies have just been phenomenal so far. Ben Auerbach for the Temple Owls, Jacob Snyder for the Tigers. No one seems to be able to get the lamp going tonight. Let's see if the Owls can be the ones to do it. Brendan Ondick had trouble handling the puck, and now the Owls are forced to retrieve. Ryan Trebs back behind his own cage, looking to get it back in Towson zone, but Towson looking to keep it in Temple zone. So now it's 5-on-4 hockey. The first penalty did expire. There are 5 on the ice now for the Owls, 38 seconds remaining on that penalty. This would be a golden chance for the Owls if they could capitalize, as I mentioned, 0-0 thus far. But now Towson on the breakaway, another chance scoring up, and a save by Auerbach. He has been the X Factor. Ben Auerbach, I believe that was Mitchell Bosco on the transition for the Towson Tigers, and Auerbach was not fooled. And just before you could even blink, the puck is back in Towson zone, and Temple with 8 seconds left looking to get a shot. Charles Giazza with a shot towards the net into the breadbasket of Snyder. 0-0, 57.4 remaining in the second frame. 4 seconds remaining on the Pub Web power play for the Temple Owls. 28 shots faced for Jacob Snyder. Temple moving with the puck, sent to the front with Smedley, can't be deflected. And now Towson moving back in transition. It's Wong, number 27. Wong backtracks, looking for help. Nathan Daly moving with the puck. Temple backed up in their own zone. 36 seconds remaining in the second period. Temple looking for another opportunity. Back in the neutral zone is Jack Pierce. Took a shot a moment ago, looking to take a shot on net. Austin Maurer, number 91, tried to keep that puck in, but Towson will take possession. Puck doing a good act of dancing around in the Towson zone. Trickles all the way back. Icing is waved off. It was Ian Bowles. 9 seconds remaining in the second period. Towson looking to get one more shot on net. 4 seconds left. 3-2. We have played 2 frames of hockey at the York. Neither team has been able to score. It is 0-0 after 2 periods. Ben Auerbach sharp for the Owls. Jake Snyder sharp for the Towson Tigers. And they will both go into the locker room scoreless. You are watching the TU Ice Network. I am Taylor Snyder on the call. After the break, Michael Zingroni will be joining me for the second period intermission report. The score is Temple 0, Towson 0 after 2 at the York. Welcome back to the York. Second period of play in the books. We have played 2 thus far. It has remained scoreless 0-0. The Temple Owls and the Towson Tigers have not been able to get on the board. Mike, what were you able to see that period? We talked a lot about dump and chase and special teams. This period, the play seemed to open up a little bit more.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that statement. There's a lot more skating the puck into the zone. Not a lot of dumping, excuse me, but I think partially because Temple was taking a lot of power plays, so it allowed Townsend to get their hands going and get their feet going, get the passes a little bit crisper, so they're able to get it going. And same thing, Townsend took a couple penalties that allowed Temple to get their offense flowing a little bit. So I think a lot more controlled possession this period, but still, no one's really able to find that thing to blow.
Mitch Bosco on the Towson Tigers, able to pickpocket Ian Bowles, had a wide open breakaway opportunity on Auerbach. He remained strong, true to his word, and he is the reason the Owls are in this game right now, 0-0. What have you seen out of Auerbach, and what do the Owls have to do in their own zone to make sure he sees the puck well in the third?
Bosco's chance, that might be the best chance Townsend's going to get all night, but I guess he's been watching the All-Star Special a little too much, getting some ideas, trying to do a Peter Forsberg move. You're not going to beat a goalie like Ben Auerbach like that, but Auerbach, he's just so strong and so calm, and you can tell it just trickles through the whole entire team how confident they play in front of him. You know, earlier in the year it might feel like a breakaway, might kind of hurt this team, but you have Ben Auerbach back there, so you're fine. He has 28 saves, and he's playing really, really strong, so I don't think any complaints on his part, and he's really keeping this team into it and really keeping them going on the offensive end because you can see the confidence they're exuding in front of him because they got a strong goaltender behind them.
Stephen Cavalier not in lineup tonight for the Temple Owls. Sean Fowler is, however, and he has been doing a great job checking.
Great job.
The Owls a little bit more physical in that second period. Who needs to step up in the third? I mean, we talk a lot about Charles Giazza and Brendan Ondick and Trebs, but who do you really think could make a difference here in the third period?
I think you mentioned it right there, Sean Fowler. He's been really interesting. He's been chirping a little bit down there. He's been physical. Townsend kind of started the physical play early in the first period, and Temple's starting to come along. I recall that one penalty kill where Sean Fowler laid a heavy hit and went a long way in killing the penalty. So I look for him to maybe be on the receiving end of a pass from Charles Giazza later in the third period.
Number 55, Alex Barbonari, has the number now, did not have the number last week. 6'6" on the ice, towers over everyone. He has been in on every single opportunity, including the Charles Giazza 2-on-1. I expect big things out of him in that second period. The Owls need to start playing more like a team. If you're head coach Mark Spies, what is the message? One more period left. Mike, what is it?
I don't think it really changed much. Really keep it going. You see this game starting to develop. The ice is starting to open up a little bit more. I don't think there's really anything too different schematically Temple can do. Just keep going and maybe get a little more crisper in the offensive zone. They're getting the pressure, they're getting the chances, but maybe connect on that final pass. Because there's a move where Brandon Ondick, he deked out 2 Townsend defenders. The puck goes across ice. One-timer, net wide open, but unable to control the puck. So I think maybe calm down a little bit, get a little bit more crisper in the offensive zone, and you'll eventually get a one past Snyder.
2 periods of hockey in the books. We remain scoreless thus far. I am Taylor Snyder, joined here by my partner, Michael Zingroni. After this, we will be coming back. Third period of hockey coming your way. Two periods of hockey have expired at the York. No team has been able to get on the board. The Lamp feeling pretty lonely thus far. I am Taylor Snyder on the call tonight for the TU Ice Network. 0-0 heading into the third period. 29 shots for the homeboys, 28 for the guests. Both teams looking to turn the tables. No one has been able to get on the board. 4+ power plays for each team. The penalty killing has been strong. 77% for the Temple Owls, 73% for the Towson Tigers. And it's Captain Charles Giazza at the face-off circle. Third period of hockey underway at the York. Ryan Trebs now handling the puck freshly to ice. Garrett Russell retrieving, tried to knock it down. Charles Giazza threw the puck back in, and Jake Snyder behind the net handles it sharply. Owls looking aggressive so far. Charles Giazza with a shot that goes just higher than net. Captain Charles looking to get on the board. Puck played back in the Towson Tigers zone, kept in by Garrett Russell. Garrett Russell throws it to the front off the blocker of Jake Snyder into the netting, and a stoppage of play. The Owls with the shot advantage, 30-28. Towson outshot Temple at the end of the first period. Midway through the second, Towson still had that shot advantage. This is a recent development. The Owls were able to get 6 of the last 7 shots that period. And it is the reason why they have the advantage here with 19:09 fresh period. Not even a minute expired thus far. Puck has remained in Temple zone. Brendan Ondick behind, tried to throw it in front for Will Green. Ryan Treves on the left wing just dumps it back in. Green now behind the net for Temple. Green with the puck to Brendan Ondick. Back to Smedley. And behind the net, Temple looking to handle. Ryan Treves breaks it back up. And now Towson. Puck has been in Temple zone for this entirety of this period. Ryan Treves waiting for his guys back on side, and he will dump. And now Brendan Ondick looking to retrieve. First to get to it was John Dern. John Dern could not put a handle on it. Austin Maurer, number 91, sent it to the front, blocked down by Towson. And now Towson looking to keep possession of the puck. Can't do that. The Owls doing a phenomenal job of keeping it in the Tiger zone and back into the neutral zone. A sigh of relief for the Tigers as they are able to get fresh legs on the ice. Jason Ferguson, number 93, checking in for the Owls. And now the Owls looking to send one to the front off the blocker. John Dern with a backhand shot that did not have enough juice to get over the blocker. Still 0-0. Jack Pierce now moving up the left wing in transition. Took a shot there at the end of the play from Hayward. Hayward had a nice hit on Sean Fowler earlier in this game. Number 26 for the Towson Tigers. And now Charles Giazza at the top, looking to send it up front, went just wide of the net and into the breadbasket of Jake Snyder. And both teams exchange words after the fact. 17:23 remaining in the third period. No penalty calls or power plays, thus far in this game. We saw a combined total of 6 in this period, Saw a combined total of 6 in the second period alone. The Owls had to go on the kill 3 separate times. And sent to the breadbasket. And Snyder will keep play going. Bowles with the shot that was sent to the front. And the stoppage of play at the faceoff circle will be Charles Giazza for the Owls. Number 5, won by Towson, and now controlled behind their own cage. Out in front of the play was Sean Fowler, and in transition come the Towson Tigers. Off the bar, and stoppage of play will be called. Sunday evening hockey here in Cheltenham Township, Pennsylvania. 4:44 is the time, 6:58 on the clock, however, inside. And now Towson looking to get their first shot of the period. Kept down in front was Visanio. Sent to the front for Auerbach, and a save off Auerbach, and he was able to freeze it. A little bit of an early whistle there. Big Ben got caught. And the Owls catch a break, and now they will be able to get fresh legs on the ice. Coming back on will be Ryan Treves, Will Green, number 11, Andrew Kaiser, 12. At the face-off circle is Kaiser. At the draw, won by Temple, and now controlled by Kyle Smedley. Treves handling it, has been active in this game. All the way back into the Towson zone. Towson looking to change up the scenery. Temple looking to keep it in. Towson just tries to dump the puck, and an icing will be called. And the puck will move its way all the way across ice back to the Tiger zone. Towson Tigers in the black and yellow jerseys with the cursive. Temple Owls obviously in the home whites. The T. Our partner Michael Zingroni on PA tonight has had a light load. No teams have scored thus far. Lots of penalty calls. And now Temple looking to control. Brendan Ondick with a shot towards the front of the net that went off of Jacob Snyder's blocker. And the net was left wide open there. Brendan Ondick trying to wrap that around, but Towson was expecting it. And it is waved off, so now Kyle Smedley will control the puck. And Smedley now in transition to Ondick on the left wing. Ondick just deflects it off his stick back into the Towson zone, and it is settled down by Snyder. Towson moving back up in transition. This is Bosco. Number 20 moving up the right wing looking for an opportunity, and it was blocked down in front by Alex Barboneri. And so Andrew Kaiser, number 12, sends it back to the Towson zone where it is quickly recovered by the Tigers. Austin Maurer defensively in on this play. Austin, wearing number 91 for the Owls, did not have a jersey last time ago. Alex Barboneri, number 55, another familiar face on the ice. Jason Ferguson, number 93 out there. The Owls looking for a scoring chance, tried to center the puck, could not get connected with John Dern. Alex Barboneri sends a shot and into the glove of Jake Snyder. 15 minutes on the dot remaining in the third period. Shots favoring the Owls 36-29. This period has been cherry and white filled, cherry and white themed for the Owls. Towson has not been able to get too many quality scoring opportunities, looking to change their fortune. Temple just looking to get the team's first goal. As I mentioned, 2 periods gone away, no goals. Both goalies coming in strong. Knew they were proven. Temple coming off a win last night on the road in Berks versus Penn State, 6-3. Towson fell 4-1 at home versus Drexel. Towson entering today with a 4-7 road record. Temple is 5-8 in this barn. This is the 12th road game of the season for the Towson Tigers, and this is the 27th game overall for the Temple Owls. Sent to the front, and Auerbach with a nice save into the breadbasket. A shot there from Ryan Dieter for the Tigers. And now Dieter exchanging smiles with Auerbach. Auerbach having a phenomenal game. The difference he really makes in net for the Owls. Him and his white face mask. Phenomenal. And now the Owls win the draw. Ian Bowles behind the net, number 42. Trying to control it, Will Green. Passes it back to Andrew Kaiser. Andrew Kaiser moving up in transition. Couldn't get a hold of the puck. So now Towson will control. Brendan Ondick and Kaiser back there playing defense. The Owls are going to have to hurry back, though. Towson may have a breakaway. They do not. Easy going for Ben Auerbach. Will Green behind the net for the Owls. Looking to handle. Moving up the left wing now is Andrew Kaiser. Andrew Kaiser, we may have a 3-on-2 developing. Kaiser trying to get to the front of the net. Blocked down by Snyder on the rebound. Trying to get it in. And the Owls could not do that. This game remains scoreless. 13:33 to go on the third period clock. 38-30 shots advantage towards the Owl. Brendan Ondick on the ice. Looking to pass it, does that, could not connect, and Trebs was right there. Towson moving back up in transition up the left wing. It's 3-on-1, more like 4-on-1 for the Tigers. They were just trying to get a line change there. Brendan Ondick looking to dump it back into the Temple zone, is able to do that. So now John Dern back on the ice for the Owls. Kyle Smedley back in on the action as well. Towson moving up in transition. Gets him hold of the puck, and another glove save by Ben Auerbach to keep this scoreless. 12:53 to go. Third period action. If you are just tuning in, we are at the York. It's been 0-0 so far. Both goalies showing off the leather, showing off the pads. Both teams doing a really good job of forechecking. Just can't get the light to go on. And so now Towson handling it behind Auerbach's cage. At the rink at Old York Road. Second time in 3 games the Owls have played here. Played a game last night on the road against Penn State Berks. Won that 6-3, making that 2 straight wins. Not only for the Owls, but against Penn State Berks, who they played last week on this very day at home. Won big. It is 0-0 so far. And now Trebs moving up the left wing. Looking to center it for Jack Pierce. Jack Pierce in front of the net. Trev's playing around the world. Jack Pierce was there. Charles Giazza looking to get a shot. And now Giazza will look back for Barboneri, but Towson was waiting for it. First period was a battle of the tenders. Second period play opened up, and now defense seems to be coming back for both teams. Play definitely has opened up. Mitchell Bosco with the best opportunity of the game thus far on a breakaway opportunity one-on-one against Ben Auerbach in the second period. Auerbach standing strong is the reason this is still 0-0. And now a stoppage of play. And Towson seems to be upset about something, so there may be a penalty call coming up on them. In a game like this, though, I wouldn't be shocked if play continued on. And so there will be a penalty call coming up, and we will be going to the Pub Web power play. The Owls with another chance to put the puck in the back of the net. The lamp has not lit once in this game. 38-31 shot advantage. Let's see if the Owls can tango here. Andrew Kaiser won the face-off, send it back to his buddy Trevs. Trevs looking for Captain Charles. Charles back to Kaiser. And now Ondick on the left wing. Ondick will control. Ondick sends the puck to Trevs. Trevs looked like he wanted to send it to the front. He refrains. Trevs does this time, blocked down in front by the Tigers. Trevs looking to keep it in, and Towson dumps it back out. It was Mitchell Bosco having himself a huge game. And now Towson moving back in transition. It's one Tiger on 4 Owls, and easy pickings here for Trevs and Ondick calling in support now. It is 4-on-5 hockey. The Owls on the Pub Web power play. Charles Giazza handling the puck behind the net. Moving with it up the ice into the neutral zone. Up the left wing. Charles Giazza with a shot on net, blocked down, and a save by Snyder. 10:41 to go in the third period. 1:06 remaining on the Pub Web power play. That put the Towson Tigers in the box. We have 5-on-4 hockey if you're just tuning in. Charles Giazza at the face-off circle for the Temple Owls. And it is won by Captain Charles. Can they keep it in? Brendan Ondick does just that. And now Alex Barboneri on the ice handles it. Ryan Trevs up the left side of the wing, looking to center it. Finds Brendan Ondick instead. Puck back to Trevs. Trevs sends it to the front. Follow-up chance for Charles Giazza. Couldn't find his window of opportunity. Play will continue on. Brendan Ondick up the left wing, looking to center for Charles Giazza. Shot almost went in the back of the net. That was close. Ryan Trevs handles the puck back to Brendan Ondick. Brendan Ondick just looking to send it to the front for a deflection. Barboneri was there, could not put it in the back. Trevs now with a shot. Refrain sends it to Charles Giazza. Giazza looking for a chance, could not get it over the blocker, and the puck sent back out, and the Owls will have to reset with 18 seconds to go on the Pub Web power play. Brendan Ondick looking for one last opportunity, moving up the left wing, trying to center it for Andrew Kaiser. Could not find him. He found Charles Giazza instead. And now Ryan Trevs at the top, sends a shot to the front. Block down. Ben Auerbach banging his stick on the ice, trying to motivate his crew. The Owls could not capitalize. Another penalty kill in this game. 9:28 remaining. We are back at even strength. Towson moving up with the puck into neutral zone. Nick Volinio, number 8 for the Tigers, back on the ice. Handling the puck now is Ryan Dieter. Dieter trying to find Volinio. Charles Giazza was there instead. Charles Giazza tried to send that full length, but Jacob Snyder was not fooled. .9:02 remaining in the third period. Shots are 41-31 in favor of the Temple Owls. At the circle is John Dern now, number 14. And face-off controlled. Hucker now. Looking back for Jack Pierce. Jack Pierce sent a shot towards the front of the net. It's now Ian Bowles with it up the left wing. Ian Bowles sent a shot that went off the blocker of Snyder. And now handling it now was Hucker, number 18. Hucker looking to center it for Dern. Dern was waiting there. It was blocked down in front by 2 Towson Tigers. And now sent back will be Max Hucker. Max Hucker back on the ice. Out there for the Owls right now is Garrett Russell, number 26. Russell having a phenomenal game checking. Him and Fowler have been fantastic in their own respect. Keeping the physicality level up for the Owls, keeping the Towson Tigers honest in a game that remains scoreless with 8:08 to play. The Tigers looking to put the lamp to bed. Garrett Russell, number 26, handling it with Max Hucker. Sean Fowler playing defense and tied up in the corner is Max Hucker. A shot that went off the blocker of Auerbach, and it looks like in the corner here we have Max Hucker, who's tied up with, I believe that was Ryan Dieter, number 19 on the Towson Tigers. It looks like his shoelace got caught in the blade of Fowler. I'm shocked play was not called off. And Ian Bowles handling the puck in front of the net there had to be careful. Ben Auerbach was the only line of defense the Owls had if Bowles had not controlled. Charles Giazza at the faceoff circle for the Temple Owls. The captain tonight, not scored, had a hat trick last week when the Owls took on Penn State Berks at the York. And at the dot is Giazza. Could not win the faceoff, so Towson will control. Garrett Elmer back on the ice, number 84 for the Owls. Controlled through the neutral zone and fought back by Barbonari. Barbonari, looking to lay the iron, was able to knock the stick down of his own teammate, Garrett Elmer. Jason Ferguson handling the puck, crowd favorite. Sean Fowler. And Ferguson again. And now Barbonari puts his eyes up, finds Captain Charles. Sean Fowler in the neutral zone, dumps it back into the Towson zone. Charles Giazza behind the net. Looking to handle it, lost control of the puck. Will try to regain control if he can do that. Garrett Elmer fighting off the defense, trying to put it back in the Towson zone. Auerbach will handle briskly back to his teammate Barbonari. Ben Auerbach been absolutely phenomenal in this game thus far. So has Jake Snyder for the Towson Tigers. Battle of the goaltenders with 6:30 remaining. No score in any period of hockey played in this building today. Will Green for the Owls, number 11, handling it. Towson moving up the right wing, looking for their opportunity, can't get it. And falling to the ice will be Bosco. Hayward fighting it off. Chase Collier looking to retrieve for the Towson Tigers. I believe a glove is down on the ice, and it is picked up by the Temple Owls. Appeared to be Will Green's glove, and now Towson moving towards the front of the net, looking for an opportunity. Rebound, a shot that almost circled through Auerbach, and after the fact, Towson, and that will definitely be a penalty call. That was a forcive, aggressive cross-check into the mask of Andrew Kaiser, into the ice. And Brendan Ondick is not pleased. Andrew Kaiser fell to the ice after the fact and got checked hard into the pavement. And I believe that was Kenny Wong for the Towson Tigers. And Wong should just feel grateful that he's still in this game. I mean, that was a blatant cross-check into the side of his helmet into the ice after the fact. Another Pub Web power play coming up for the Temple Owls. Despite the aftermath, the Owls will get another opportunity in the Towson Tigers zone. 1:56 the clock is going on the power play. 5:48 remaining in the third period. Scoreless here at the York. Ryan Treves now tangoed behind with Dieter. Dieter and Treves trying to play tango. Towson Tigers trying to get a shorthanded goal. And now Charles Giazza exchanging words with Dieter. Charles Giazza moving up in transition. And now open ice is Barbonari looking for Brendan Ondick. Trying to center is Captain Charles Barbonari with a shot off the pad of Snyder. Keeps the Tigers in this game. Andrew Kaiser behind the net for the Owls. Ryan Treves moving up the right wing with 1:17 remaining on the power play. The Owls are feeling the sense of urgency right now, trying to get on the board. Sent to the front was on Dick, almost made its way through. Barbineri once again was there. And now Ryan Treves on the left wing looking to dump it back, handled by Alex Barbineri. Andrew Kaiser back there to help him out. Kaiser now controlling. Kaiser with the pass to Ondick. Ondick looking up, finds Treves. Back to Ondick. Ondick will retrace. Looking for Barbineri. Barbineri handling the puck now. Kaiser handling the puck. Barbineri in front. Kaiser now sends a puck to the front. Barbineri tried to knock it down. Ondick was there instead. 4:25 remaining in the game. 29 seconds remaining on the power play. Temple with the man up looking to get the game's first goal. Ryan Treves to Brendan Ondick. Brendan Ondick tried to send us out to the front. A rebound that's in the back of the pads of Snyder. We will have to see if a goal call is... Oh, my. A lot of extracurricular activity going on. Andrew Kaiser wanted to exchange his business card. I don't think Ryan Dieter was interested. He gave it to him instead. And so remains 0-0. 4:14 in the game. 19 seconds on the penalty here. The Pub Web power play for the Owls. And the officials will just try to sort this out right now. Kenny Wong still in the box for cross-checking for the Towson Tigers. Temple will have 19 more seconds of 5-on-4 hockey. Four now. Temple will have to go on the road to the United States Naval Academy. Playing at home against the United States Naval Academy. We'll have to go on the road against Villanova on Friday, February 8th. We'll come back home against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who they lost to on Friday, 15-2 to end off the season. Next game for the Owls will be that Naval Academy game. Will be played on Friday, February the 1st at the York. And so the officials trying to sort out exactly what happened after the play. It looked like Brendan Ondick, or could have been Ondick or Kaiser, it was too close to call, sent a puck in front that was deflected, trickled its way to the back of the pads of Snyder. I don't even know if he saw the puck. The officials called the play dead. The Owls were just looking to get the follow-up opportunity, and that seems to be what caused all the commotion in this aftermath of this play here. So the officials are going to try to sort it out and figure out who got what penalty. I already see a Temple Owl in the box. I believe it is number 5, Charles Giazza. Kenny Wong still in the box for the Towson Tigers. The officials having a word with head coach Mark Spiess right now. Spiess trying to figure it out. Well, I guess while we have a couple of minutes, the NHL All-Star Game was last night, skills competition. John Carlson, Washington Capitol, taking home the hardest shot. Connor McDavid was the fastest skater. Again. Leon Draisaitl for the Edmonton Oilers. And we're going to keep you here, folks. They're trying to sort out exactly who should be called for what after the play. It appeared to be offsetting, both teams going at each other. Not quite sure how they're going to call this. It looks like 4 guys on the ice for Temple, 4 guys on the ice for the Towson Tigers. So play will even out. An opportunity missed for the Owls, though, with 19 seconds left on that long penalty that will expire shortly. And now Ryan Treves with the puck, moving up the neutral zone in left. Fowler will retrieve. Fowler takes control of the puck now. Out of position was Jake Snyder looking for, almost. Ryan Treves was there trying to pass it back. Was Kaiser, could not find Treves. And now Smedley looking to control. Smedley. And behind the net are the Towson Tigers. Moving the puck up. Up the right wing are the Tigers. Looking for a scoring opportunity. It's Mitchell Bosco having himself a huge game, number 20. Moving the puck up was Colin Mercier, and Temple doing a great job of killing off this penalty. 4 skaters on the ice for the Temple Owls, 5 for the Towson Tigers with 3:14 to go in the third period. Towson moving its way up, looking to center it. Ryan Treves was right there, and another stoppage of play. The net was knocked off its iron. 55 seconds remaining on the Richies penalty kill. Charles Giazza in the box for the Temple Owls. The Tigers currently have the advantage. Both teams just looking to turn the tables. It has been scoreless since the puck dropped in the first period. Ben Auerbach facing 34 shots on the night, saving 34 of them. And someone jumped early. Garrett Elmer now coming in the circle for Temple, could not win the faceoff. He's now sent to the top for Towson. Moving up the left wing. Sent to the top, and a glove save made it look easy. Ben Auerbach keeping this scoreless. What a day he has had. Number 31 for the Owls. Hard to miss him with that white face mask. Such a key player for this team. Andrew Kaiser at the circle now for Temple. And dropped on the dot, won by the Owls. Alex Barbineri quick to break it up. Sean Fowler looking to dump it out. Sean Fowler may have this one in transition. Doesn't have much support, but he'll move up the right wing anyway. Looking to pass it back for Kaiser. Kaiser wasn't there in time. Sean Fowler now dealing with 2 Towson Tigers on his plate. Eventually taken control of by Towson. Towson moving up the left wing. Trying to create an opportunity. Send it to the front of the net, and right there was Ryan Treves with a nice defensive play. If Treves was not there, the Towson Tigers had the game's first goal. Moving up the left wing now. Switching up to the right is the Tigers, and then back to the center. Treves thrown down in front, and Ryan Treves took a beating after that play. Ryan Dieter was in transition and appeared just grabbed Treves by the face mask and forced him down. I do not know if there will be a penalty called for this. I think that's what they're discussing, if it does indeed warrant a penalty. Five skaters are on the ice for the Towson Tigers. It looks like nothing will be called. Both penalties were killed off, so it's even strength hockey now with 2:14 remaining in the third period. Charles Giazza at the dot for the Owls. Giazza could not handle the puck. Barbineri looking to backhand it into the neutral zone. Smedley passing it up through the neutral zone. It's now Brendan Ondick coming up the right wing. Ondick looking for an opportunity. Sent to the pad of Snyder, blocked down and saved. And now Smedley with a shot towards the net that was blocked down. With a shot, Kaiser with another one. 3 straight shots towards the iron. Andrew Kaiser looking to keep it in. Could not do that, so Captain Charles will control. Captain Charles falling to his knees trying to break through. Could not do that. And the Owls will have to reset with 1:36 to go in this contest. 0-0. No one scored. Penalties have been called. Blows have been exchanged. Business cards, as usual, have been exchanged. But that lamp has remained off in this game. It is 0-0. Will this be scoreless at the end of regulation? We will find out. 5-on-5, both teams even. 48-35 shot advantage for the Owls. Giazza at the dot. Giazza wins the faceoff, sends it back to Trebs. Trebs sends it to the front of the net, knocked around. Giazza now controlling. Couldn't get a handle on it, so now Temple will have to backpedal. Trebs moving up the left wing in transition. Trebs with nice speed. Looking for an opportunity, send it to the front. Couldn't really find anyone. Alex Barbonari just keeps the puck in, continues play with a minute to go in the third period. 55 left on the clock. Temple looking for a buzzer beater. Ryan Trebs on the left wing. Trebs handles the puck, sends it to the front, was knocked down by a Towson defender. And now handling the puck is Ondick, pressed up against the boards. Trebs does a nice job of keeping it in. Ryan Trebs moving with the puck in transition. Will keep it for himself, sends it to the front. Almost knocked in by Captain Charles Giazza. And that was close. 27 seconds to go. Charles Giazza with a shot that was blocked down. Kept in by the Owls, and never mind. 20 seconds to go. 49-35 shot advantage for the Owls. 15 to go now. Looking for one more golden opportunity. Can they get it? Kept in by Barbonari. Barbonari tried to pass it for Giazza. Giazza could not handle the puck, so now it's Trebs backpedaling. 3, 2. We have played 3 periods of hockey. No one has scored. Three periods in the books, 0-0. Overtime coming your way next. Stay right here, folks. There will be no intermission. Both teams unable to light the lamp once. Who's going to be the team to do it? 49-35. It would appear Temple, but both goalies just been so sharp in this game. It's really hard to tell who's going to get the first knock. We're going to take a quick break. We will be back shortly with overtime hockey from New York coming right your way. 0-0 after 3. Overtime hockey underway here at the York. 4:54 remaining on the clock. It is scoreless after 3 periods. Temple with some golden chances there towards the end of power play. Ben Auerbach has been phenomenal for the Owls. 3-on-3 hockey we shall. 4:40 to go. Towson controlling. Looking to send one to the front of Auerbach. Could not do that. Temple has their gunners out. Ryan Trebs, Charles Giazza, and Brendan Ondick. Towson can't handle it now. Ondick on the transition. Ondick on the breakaway opportunity. Moving his way up the ice. Puts it in the bag. Scores! Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Cheltenham Township. The Temple Owls win in overtime. Brendan Ondick, the hero. And the mob pursues. What a fantastic 3 periods of hockey and then some. Brendan Ondick puts the Towson Tigers to bed. The Owls win 2 straight at the York. A game that ended 49-35, shot advantage for Temple. Brendan Ondick finally got his number called on a breakaway opportunity up the right wing. Capitalized, and the game will end 1-0. The Owls have now won 2 straight games at the York. 3 straight in total, or 3 of 4, in total. And what a phenomenal game from both sides. I mean, the tending was unbelievable. Ben Auerbach was phenomenal. And the Owls skate off with pride. 3 periods of hockey underway. Stay tuned, folks. After this break, Michael Zingroni will be joining me for the post-game show. The Temple Owls with the 1-0 victory over the Towson Tigers. It took 3 periods of hockey. No team scored. We went to overtime. Brendan Ondick had enough. put the Towson Tigers to bed. The Owls win by a final score of 1-0. Mike, phenomenal goalie play, defensive play, forechecking. What stands out the most in this entire game to you?
Just I don't know. This game had it all. This game had great goalie work. Just had some back and forth play. It had a lot of chirping, a lot of physical play, and only one goal. But hey, that one goal can be pretty exciting, and it was.
Hey, 3-on-3 hockey in overtime. I looked at my partner. He said it best. If no one scores here, then no one will ever score. Brendan Ondick got that opportunity. Sweet backhand goal. What did you see from your point of view?
Townsend really messed up. They watched the All-Star game again. You saw that Peter Forsberg move earlier, trying to get cute on the shootout. Now they got too cute with the watching the All-Star game. It's 3-on-3. Go straight down the ice and try to score. Don't just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Eventually you're going to lose the puck. You lost the puck. Brandon Ondick was the fastest player on the ice. He skates by everybody, and it's a goal. You got to go straight up the ice if you're Townsend. So poor coaching on them for this 3-on-3.
2 straight wins in this barn for the Temple Owls. One against Penn State Berks last week. Beat Towson on home ice. Beat Penn State Berks last night on Penn State Berks ice. Mike, this is a really exciting time for the Temple Owls, a season that has had so many up and downs. What do you think they can carry with them from this game moving forward?
You can just carry the energy. The team was really excited. You saw at the end, Brandon Ondick, Ben Auerbach jumping into each other's arms. You can carry this energy. A win like this can bring you a long way. It's towards the end of the season. You only have 3 more games left at this barn. It's playoff push time, and the energy's there. So exciting road ahead for the Owls.
The energy sure was there for number 31 in between the pipes. Jacob Snyder for the Towson Tigers, phenomenal. But Ben Auerbach, unbelievable tonight in net. His value is irreplaceable for this team. What did you see out of Big Ben in the pipes?
Pony Boy, Ben Auerbach, just a calmness, just a presence. It was going into overtime, but you were just thinking, they got it. They got Ben Auerbach there. This team, they didn't let anything get ahead of them, and I think that really starts. The root of all good things with a hockey team is the goaltender. And Pony Boy Ben Auerbach with, 35 saves? Did I read that right? 35 saves. I had to look back again.
Finished the game. 49 shots for Temple, 35 shots faced, saved all of them in net. 49, you got to give it to Jacob Snyder.
What a game.
Unbelievable.
That was an amazing game. This was a battle for the ages, but Ben Auerbach got the best hand.
Stayed firm with his glove all night, and that was the reason the Owls were able to stay in this game. Brendan Ondick, the hero in overtime tonight for the Cherry and White. The Owls win over the Towson Tigers 1-0. Back-to-back wins at the York. I am Taylor Snyder, joined by my partner Michael Zingroni. Signing off, Owls win.